Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have decided to compare Noe BB with Petit Noe. So I have been using these bags for quite some time now, and I thought it would be perfect time to review them in case you guys are considering to buy either one of them or both of them. So as you must have noticed that I'm kind of behind the camera today because I thought this would be the perfect way to kind of, still be talking to you guys and still be showing you and comparing both of these bags. So if you are interested in knowing more about it, then please go ahead and keep on watching. And before we get into the video, if you happen to be new to my channel, do consider subscribing down below. I make fashion and beauty videos here on my channel. I love to talk about handbags, so if you are new, do consider subscribing down below. So as you can see, my Noe BB is in the damier azur print and my Petit Noe is in the monogram version. And apart from kind of comparing the canvases, I really want to focus on the functionality differences between both of these bags, because although they look very similar, they're very, very different from each other. Both of these bags have very similar type of closure, actually quite the same, to be honest. It's just a drawstring closure, and there's tons and tons of videos out there on YouTube that kind of teach you how to tie the knot in such a way that you don't have to open and close it every time you want to get into the bag. But for me, I really like this bow-like structure on this bag. I think it looks the cutest when you tie the bow on this bag, so that's the reason I've kept it like this. But like I was saying, that both of these bags look very similar from the top, as you can see. Okay, now so moving on to the sides of the bags, as you can see, both of the bags are very, very similar. They both have a leather strip that goes all the way from top to the bottom, and then at the bottom it says Louis Vuitton Paris, and then if you flip it on the other side, it would say where it's made on the same spot. So lucky for me, both of these bags are made in France. I just love made in France bags, so that's really good. And I almost forgot to mention how both of these bags are super aligned. So if you can see that the sort of the patterns on either side of the leather strip is perfectly aligned, and obviously that is super, super important, because in the past I've seen bags where the patterns are not aligned, and that just really, really upsets me. So I'm so glad that for me both of these bags are perfectly aligned, because I just love that about it. So now we're on to the bottom of the bags, and as you can see, it's sort of like a rectangular shape, and the bottom of Petit Noe is much, much bigger than Noe BB. And it's really surprising how my Noe BB is a damier azur print, but the bottom is so much cleaner than my Petit Noe. If you see the bottom of the Petit Noe, it's kind of hard to get captured by the camera, but all along the sides, the leather is kind of dirty. And here's a glimpse of the back of the bag, and obviously once again it's very, very similar, because these bags are essentially very similar, but you can see how similar they look even from the back. And just in case if you're curious, there are about 14 of these grommets on the Petit Noe, and then similarly there is only 12 of these in the Noe BB. So that kind of gives you an idea of sort of the opening of the bag. And just from the back you can also see sort of like the length between these grommets, how obviously the bigger this length is, the bigger the opening is. Alright, so now we're on to straps, and both of these straps are very similar, but they have distinct differences. So first of all, they both loop around and they're both adjustable from both sides, which is really good, because then you can really make them, you have more room to make them longer and shorter. However, the strap of Noe BB is a little bit thinner than that of Petit Noe. So here I just want to show you both the straps side by side so you can really see how the diameter of Noe BB is slightly a bit smaller than that of Petit Noe. Also just putting them side by side also makes me realize how you know, there's a difference in patina. So obviously the patina of Noe BB is a little bit darker because I've had that bag a little bit longer than Petit Noe. I don't think I mentioned earlier, but the you know, the edge of the leather trimmings for both of these bags is this really gorgeous red color, which I think looks super duper pretty. And also, since we're talking about all about straps, I want to point out that the strap on Petit Noe is for some reason so much more comfortable than Noe BB. For some reason, when I wear Noe BB, it tends to like bang into things or like constantly fall off my shoulder, whereas Petit Noe is just really nice, close to my body and all that great stuff. Let's talk about the interior of both of these bags now. So for Petit Noe, it's this beautiful brown textile lining, but the bottom of the bag is so soft. I wish I could make you guys feel through the video right now how soft the bottom is. But basically it's just like an open pit with only one D-ring. There's literally like no other organization in this bag. And the same thing with Noe BB. It's you know, it's just there is no other organization except for a D-ring, and it's got a very light beigey interior. Before I forget, let me show you where the date code is for both of these bags, and they're kind of around the same spot. It's hidden behind the flap where the strap is, and I'm going to try my best to show you here. It might be a little bit hard for you to read, but like I said, I'm going to try my best to show you. Let me now show you how much this bag holds. So starting off with Petit Noe here, I have my full-size Emily wallet, so I'm gonna slide that in there. Now, second thing I have is my makeup pouch. This pouch is from Kate Spade, and I can't tell you guys how soft it is. It's made up of this velvety material, so it's so nice. It doesn't scratch the inside of your bags. So I really like to use it, especially with my expensive handbags. I have my medicine pouch. Yes, I carry on a medicine case like an old lady. Then I have my card holder, which I'm also gonna slide in there really nicely. Then my headphone case, that is also going in there. And then my key clay, can't forget that. Then a big bulky sunglass case is also going in there. And then last but not the least, my Neverfull pouch, and I'm gonna put it sideways and show you how nicely it fits even sideways. So here you can see how nicely everything fits in there. It's so very well organized even without an organizer, and I still have some room up at the top in case I want to slide some more things in. Now coming back to our sweet little Noe BB, I have transferred everything I had in my Petit Noe into my Noe BB, and that's right you guys, everything fits in there except for the Neverfull pouch. But just like the Petit Noe bag, I can still fit a little bit more up at the top. There's still some room. So this leads us to the last part of the video where I kind of want to give you guys my thoughts and tell you if I could only pick one, which one I would go for. And it's going to be Petit Noe. Now, I definitely pick, I prefer monogram canvas over damier azur, but in this situation, I think it's just more than canvas choice. Because even if I had Noe BB in the monogram canvas, I think I would still pick Petit Noe, and the main reason for that is the strap. So the strap on Noe BB, like I mentioned earlier, constantly keeps falling off my shoulder. Now, even when the strap is on a shortest setting, I feel like when I wear it on my shoulder, it is constantly bumping into other things, and eventually it just kind of falls off. And when I say eventually, I mean within few seconds, and I hate the feeling of that because then I'm constantly adjusting the strap on my shoulder and it's not very good. Whereas the Petit Noe, it sits nicely, it stays close to me, it's really nice. I mean, I just love everything about it. So there you have it, guys. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed filming it myself, and I really hope that you decide to stick around and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, be sure to check out some more videos on my channel. Take care. Bye.